Welcome to the program. Our sign language interpreter tonight is William Silla. We begin here in Nairobi, where embattled PSC chairman Ababu Namwmba finally released the now famous audio recording that suggests that members of his committee were bribed to doctor an audit report.
An MP in the recording claims that Defence Principal Secretary Mutairingo paid a 1.5 million shilling bribe to Public Accounts Committee members to sanitize the report that adversely mentioned him.
Aaron Ochieng begins our coverage from Parliament buildings tonight.
The Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Committee today had the damning recording implicating Defence Principal Secretary Mutairingo in an alleged bribery syndicate of members of the Public Accounts Committee. Suspended PSC Chairman Ababu Namwmba turned the heat on his colleagues, presenting the audio recording to the committee as evidence to clear himself against corruption charges.
It was during one time we were having lunch, and this URP member for KSS called James Bett, he approaches me and he tells me, "Bwana Chairman, I have something to share with you." So we step aside and he tells me Mutairingo, the PS, is very annoyed with Anyanga. And I'm like, why would Mutairingo be annoyed with Anyanga? What is it about? He says he gave Anyanga money to deliver to the committee, and I have confirmed to Iringo that none of us have received that money. And when he went to Iringo, he told Iringo he was seeking this money because he'll bring it to you as the chairman to give to the members. Of course, the moment my name was mentioned in respect of this matter, I got very upset. I told Bet, call Iringo right away. I want to confirm this story. And he did. Mheshimiwa Bet, using his own phone, called Mutairingo. And he put him on the phone for me to speak to him. And asked him, "Bwana PS, I am here with Mheshimiwa Bet. He has shared some information with me. Is it true that someone actually came to you to solicit for money and used my name?" Mutairingo was very apologetic. He said, "Yes, someone came here," and he even mentioned him. He said, "Mheshimiwa Nyanga came here," and he said, "Mheshimiwa Nyanga is my friend." Okay, he came here. He said he can talk to you to try to help me in the committee because he was under pressure at that time.
The audio recording implicates members of his committee, including his vice chairperson Cecil Mbarire, who are alleged to have received a 1.5 million shilling bribe from Iringo to delete any adverse mentions of the PS's name in the audit report.
Nikamwambia pata mimi wise Iringo was giving money, and actually he did give him some money. He did give him some money, but what he said is that this money
which you also received.
Yeah, I got 200,000. Then he said the rest of the money
from Anyanga.
Because it's all beauty, Sicily, pet. And some others, he had 1.5 million, which he said he would give to 200.
The audio recording suggests that Iringo met MPs Omondi Anyanga, James Bett, Abbas Ahmed, and Samuel Aramam. Anyanga, who received the 1.5 million shillings from Iringo, shared with the rest.
And well, I was calling Honorable Manot a few minutes. And Honorable Manot tells me that Abbas followed him to his hotel, Mashpad. Then he was not keen to sign, but Duarte called him. Wakamwambia sign hiyo kwa sababu hiyo mtu tunataka atoke, is not flexible.
I became chairman of this committee against the wish of Jubilee, because in the build-up to the elections for the leadership of this committee, Jubilee through Duale made it very clear that their preference for the chairman of this committee was Anyanga. Even the day we voted, Duale was there in person,
giving money,
weeping and paying people to vote for Anyanga. We even had information at that time that Anyanga had been given money by Kimemia, which he was distributing to members to vote for him.
The embattled Budalangi MP nonetheless refused to disclose who made the recording, but laid bare those who says were present during the taping.
There are 4 voices on that recording, and I will name them for the record. Correct. The first voice on that recording, who is the first speaker, who is making who makes the opening of that recording, is the Honorable Arama Samuel. The second voice on that recording is the Honorable Junet Mohammed. And the other voice is the voice of my party leader.
The session was conducted in the full glare of the cameras after MPs from Western Kenya who accompanied Namwmba vowed to disrupt the session unless the media was allowed.
There are no accusations against him. There are no allegations against him. He's not under any investigation, and this has made his life very difficult.
That indeed the work of the committee we've left should not remain and stop at Public Accounts Committee. Let the investigations, the executions of the mandate of the House powers and privileges cover virtually all committees of Parliament and really the entire Parliament as an institution.
The hearing continues tomorrow with MPs Omondi Anyanga, Abbas Ahmed, James Bett and Cecil Mbarire expected to be questioned. Aaron Ocheng, KTN.